Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to this video. It's Thursday, the 7th of April. Just come back from Museum of London today, or City of London if I call it. We really enjoy it. Me, Michael, Tyler, and Sue went there today. Just come back at 6 p.m. In Subway. I just had a uh, Italian bread foot long with melted with chicken breasts, with melted cheese, topping with onions and slice of pickles, and he had a slice of gherkin too. So that's really cool as well. I got some decent off the news about 5 or 6 hours ago that the Mr. Benn, the creator, Mr. Benn, and Elmer creator and the author has sadly died aged 57 or 87 for God's sake. David McKee died at age 87 after a short illness, surrounded by his family today. And if you know what is going on right now, if you know the news of one of my best childhood my best childhood creator I've watched since I was a kid. I used to watch Mr. Benn when I was a kid with Eric and Sophia back in June 2005. When I was a little kid, like that Mr. Benn used to be shown on BBC One back in 25th of February 1971 and 1972, which is aired as part from the children's strand called Watch with Mother, and before that it's a bunch of children's programs on the block children's programs on the block channel BBC One, and yeah, that is what the show was all about. And also all the best childhood of the storybook I used to read called Elmer and Not Now Bernard. I used to read. That's what I used to read at my primary school. This is what I call it. Yeah, David McKee, beloved creator on the iconic children's books Elmer, Not Now Bernard, and Mr. Benn, has sadly died following a short illness. We hope your spirits lives on for many generations through this joyful, heartfelt stories. Full statement. Make sure to check out the full statement and reading the ITV News article right here. Another of McKee's most famous creations, Mr. Benn, began life as a children's picture book in 1967 and later became the BBC television series. The story followed the anonymous explorer as he left his house at 52 Festive Road in London before being transformed at a fancy dress shop and entering another world appropriate to his outfit. That is one of the most things that I've been watching. I was a little kid. Tributes has pulled of the iconic author with his long-time publisher Klaus Flung, saying, "I am devastated by the sudden death of my best friend David McKee. He was as close to Anderson Press as I am, and he was there from very beginning. And as the usual of the company, he became great friends with everyone he encountered, staff, author, and illustrator alike. He has a singular voice and a shining light in children's books are highlighting exclusively diversity and part of our world that are not always present in publishing for children." That was amazing as well. This voice, that as the voice acting of Mr. Benn was so popular British to begin with of Mr. Benn, Mr. Benn's voice, or what I call it as a story. It was amazing, if you call it. Unlike King Royal though, like it's part from King Royal films, but as part of it. So yeah, that's pretty cool as well. Wow, there's also Fred Blunt as well. As well. Not Now Bernard books that I used to read. I was at primary school that time. I was at nursery or the primary school I used to read. That was at my primary school back in 2000, back in the mid 2000s, and like what it is though, what it is, or early or mid 2000s. That is what it what I used to read. When I was at primary school at the time. What is we call it? Mr. McKee in 2011. Well, deaf and born McKee studied in Plymouth Art College. That is what he studied back in the old days, which is in the 50s or 60s. Who knows what it is? So it's incredible. You're watching a show like Mr. Benn or whatever. It's the best author I could guarantee of it. That is what is going on, but that is so cool as well. 52 Festive Road in Putney. That is what it is. Phil says it's going to be like a throwback adventure, taking on to of the tribute tonight, or tribute, what I call it today. It was so heartfelted. Like, you're watching Mr. Benn or watching on television back in the day. Or no, it's narrated. I was like, it's Ray Brooks narrated, not David McKee. Which is like, he's the author and Ray Brooks is he's a narrated of the story. I couldn't get it wrong. It was like, not voice acting. He's a creator. He's written of the story, and it's narrated by Ray Brooks. If you don't know, Ray Brooks is like narrated voice acting and voice over stuff, and probably an actor as well, what it call it. So we're going to talk about David McKee today, and that's a past tribute that was in the south of France, passing his friend. This is like a Wikipedia update right here, and this is a time of death, and that is what it feels like of David McKee's, what it called it, right here, age 87. He was born in Tavistock, Devon, England, and it's what it called it. That's what it is. And by the way, it's King Royal as well. I get it right. Mr. Benn, King Royalo, Elmer, and not now Bernard, and all sorts of stuff as well. The first song he's been doing it is Toucan. That's the first one on the book, so that is what you call it. And the last book is been written called Elmer's Walk, which is like what it is though. Mr. Benn Gladiators back in 2001, and he became that in 2005. So that is really cool as well. I know you enjoyed to bring back to show the memories of me doing that for the past years, and of David McKee as an author, and he's a creator of the show, which is one of the most British author in over a bunch of years. For over a bunch of years, I don't know what's been going on, so what the book is all about, or will keep me memories doing. I can't believe it. I can't believe the news happening. I can't believe the news happening tonight, or today. We call it. It's Thursday, and that's also yesterday. But he will it's passed away yesterday. Yesterday, wherever. But it had a breaking news today. He sadly died yesterday. The news broke today, and that is what it call it. Rest in peace, R.I.P. of my childhood, Dave McKee. I know you are a business as well. Unlike unlike Ivor Wood, who did Postman Pat books and Postman Pat TV series and stuff like that. But this is like Dave McKee as an author and illustrator and creator from the book and the TV program, and make sure to share some memories and make sure to do it as well. Thanks for watching. You guys enjoy it. Take care and goodbye.